I know, I gotta keep wearing these sunglasses in like every video ever. I just do, because I look amazing, and my hair, it's not all a mess. I need to comb it. Yeah, I wanted to make this video because I felt like this was a video a long time coming. My top 5 things I will never review, ever. Now, I mean, it's possible that these things could change, but for the most part, I really never intend to do these things. So number 5 is requests. I don't do request videos. I just don't. I really don't do that. If people say, hey, check out this thing, I probably will not check out that thing. Because I hate checking out the stuff that people recommend to me, because I have different tastes from people. I have very unique taste, and people don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't understand my taste, so I do not take requests for that reason. Now I should state though, if you like recommend a movie that I was planning on checking out anyways, then yeah, I may just go, okay, well, you know what, these people are talking about it, I was planning to do it anyways, might as well. But for the most part, I do not want to go out of my way to do that. Number 4 is Frozen. I did review Frozen 2 when it came out. I should say, if anything's a new release, I will probably end up seeing it, because I like having reviews out when they release, new movies release and stuff. But, like, a lot of this stuff is older movies I'm talking about specifically, some not, but, like, I just can't do Frozen, because Frozen is my most hated movie ever, besides, like, Lion King 2019, and, I cannot explain, objectively speaking, why. It does not appeal to me. I mean, there's definitely problems with the movie, but I'd be more harsh to the movie than is actually necessary. The movie is not good at all. Like, it's just bad. Like, it's like a kind of bad where it's like meh. Like, this movie's meh. There's nothing here. And you know, for me, I can't review a movie and try to be objective like that. And then number 4 here, or not number 4, number 3 is Disney live action remakes. Now, I should say, I'm doing the Jungle Book one. I am planning to do that one. And I of course will see all the newer ones, newer releases for videos. What the heck? There's like all these bugs here, and they're like in my face. I'm sorry, just stop. I'm gonna move. I cannot deal with this. I'm about ready to stop recording in a minute if these bugs don't leave me alone. Like, I don't know if it's just me or what. Like, what the hell, bugs? What the hell, bro? What the hell? Oh, God, they're like crawling up my arms. I'm sorry. That's really awkward. Oh my gosh, they're all over. Anyways, back to the video. Like some of the older ones, like Cinderella, Maleficent, just like the Lady, not Lady and the Tramp, 101 Dalmatian, just stuff like that. Look, I know those movies are bad. I've seen a lot of those, and I never want to watch them again. They're terrible. They're all freaking awful, and no one should ever watch them. Just don't. There's no reason to watch them. They're all bad, and you know, if you like seeing bad versions of classic great movies that everybody loves, I guess you could sit down and watch them. And I know people enjoy them, but they still should not be made, and they ruin the film industry by being made, for me personally. It's just, we live in an area where it's just remakes of classic movies, and you know, when people say, hey, I'm tired of remakes, and then Lion King makes over $1 billion and is the most successful animated film, even though it's not considered an animated film by the company that created it. You know, what do people want? You need to stop supporting these. And you know, for me to review the older ones, but nobody's talking about them anymore, would create more attention to these films that don't deserve it to have any attention on them. And of course, the newer ones are different because they're already going to have a lot of attention on them. I'm just making a video saying, hey, this is bad, do not go see it. My review, so people ask me, why do you pay for bad movies if you know they're going to be bad, or you think they're going to be bad? The fact is, I do that because when, number one, I don't want any movie to be bad. I know some people think that, like, I go into movies wanting them to be bad because I expect them to be bad, which is just bullcrap. Like, I don't want it to be bad. I want it to be good, but it's, majority of the time, movies are fine or really bad. There's very few times where a movie's actually great or really good, which isn't a horrible thing. It's just, that's just how the movies work. Like, that's how, honestly, all art works. There's more blah than there is wow in anything. And, so, I'm going to watch a movie and I hope it's good. Also, just, I want to be able to tell people who like and agree with what I say, hey, I saw this movie, it's not worth your time, don't go see it. Of course, when you watch my review, it's up to you to decide for yourself. I'm not trying to make the decision for you, but if you tend to agree with what I say, then you should probably not see the movies that I say are bad. Because if it made me mad and that happens to you when you watch the movies I say that make me mad, then yeah, probably don't watch those movies. But again, it's up to people to decide for themselves. I'm not here to decide for them, but I'm just, it's like I'm giving you advice. Don't do it. And then you can decide from my advice whether or not you want to do it. So yeah, that's the whole thing there. Number 2 is just Disney nature movies. Look, I wanted to sit down and watch those ones for the Disney Plus reviews and finish them off. I have nothing to say about them. They're nothing. They're not that great of documentaries. They're pretty boring blah documentaries. Like, I could maybe make a 2-minute review. I don't want to review something in 2 minutes, okay? I want to actually have something to say, and when there's just nothing to say about it, anybody wanting to watch those movies has already watched them, that they enjoyed them, or whatever, and there's nothing I can add to that conversation because they're just nothing movies. They're fun for the people who want to watch them, but for the most part, not many people are going to watch them for good reason, because they're nothing. They're kind of boring. And not just because they're documentaries. Because if you think all documentaries are boring, come on. That's ridiculous. Not all documentaries are boring. Alright, next one is Adam Sandler movies. I should state, this doesn't mean, like, every single Adam Sandler movie. I was thinking, before I started putting this video together, I was thinking, yeah, I just don't want to review any Adam Sandler movie. That's not true, because there are good Adam Sandler movies. I think The Waterboy is pretty good. I guess Mr. Deeds is alright. Big Daddy's pretty funny for parts of it. The Wedding Singer, I heard Merowith's Story is pretty good. I think he talked about that one on Sardonicast. Uncut Gems, I heard, is really good. I need to watch those at some point. But there's some other movies, I'm forgetting. But, like, I like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, not great movies. That's another reason I won't review them. I feel like everybody knows Adam Sandler movies are bad. Even Adam Sandler knows Adam Sandler movies are bad. The only people who just have bad senses of humor, like, they just enjoy crappy movies that are just, like, bad. I noticed Adam Sandler movies are really popular with teenagers and kids my age because they think he's funny. And, those people usually grow up and realize how bad their sense of humor were when they were teenagers, and Adam Sandler's not a funny actor. He's not in good movies, for the most part. He's a great actor, actually, Adam Sandler is. I don't know. I'm conflicted about Adam Sandler because I hate the guy. I hate him. I think Adam Sandler can, like, my personal bias, I don't think he's a funny guy. I think he can be in funny things, but I don't think he is, like, super funny. I think he can be funny, but he isn't, like, he isn't funny majority of the time. And I think he also can be really good, like in dramatic movies, like Uncut Gems, or because at least from what I hear, like that's like I actually really want to see that movie. But you look at it, and Adam Sandler knows he makes crappy movies. He does it because it makes money. He makes movies to go on vacation with his friends, which is like, it's a really smart idea. Like, you can go on vacation and go to work at the same time. But what's stupid about it is this: the guy's rich. He can afford to go on pay for vacation for all of his freaking friends. It is messed up for him to waste everybody's time and make a movie where he's just going on vacation, and he put going on vacation before making a good movie. And so, yeah, I hate the guy. My own personal bias would really make me want to just put the movie down, even though majority of his movies are like meh to like shut the hell up, you're annoying as hell. Like Jack and Jill, I know it's bad. I'm never gonna watch it. I've seen Grown Ups 1 and 2. They're so horrible. But like to do a review would require me to sit down and actually watch them again. And I know they're bad. I feel like anybody who thinks they're funny is just gonna watch them anyways. And then anybody, majority of people won't watch them because they're bad and not funny. Like, it's simple as that. Adam Sandler, yeah, I don't like the guy. I don't like his movies for the most part. He's in funny stuff. I think he can be a comedic talent, but I just personally hate the guy a lot. And so I don't want to let my personal biases get in the way of what is, usually bad, meh, entertaining, funny, whatever. I don't want it to get in the way of that stuff. So you may see me like pick up an Adam Sandler movie like really cheap or something, and because there are some I enjoy and there's some I haven't seen and maybe want to watch that I've heard good things or to decent things about. For the most part, I don't like the guy. So yeah. So I'm just gonna say this. There's probably more things I won't review. If you want another video like this, maybe I'll make one. But for the most part, I know I just kind of focused with movies and, I've gotten into albums. But I think with albums, I don't think there really is that much I will review unless it's something like outside of my genre. For me, my genre is classic rock music. So maybe I won't like review a country album because I'm just not that familiar with that genre, and so I couldn't really explain very well and articulate very well any points about the film itself because of the fact that I'm just not familiar, or album itself, because I'm not familiar with that genre. Besides that, and, I do review books and comics from time to time. I don't think there's anything in particular I won't review in there. And in terms of TV shows, it's just The Walking Dead and Riverdale and 13 Reasons Why. I will never do reviews on that shit ever. And I'm sorry I used that word, but 13 Reasons Why is a horrible show that has caused a lot of terrible things to happen throughout the world. As soon as that show dropped, number of suicide rates went up. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because it's a great show that gives us such a great anti-suicide message? I don't think so. So,